Hey there everybody, today we're going to review Splatterhouse for the NES. Non-port. But the Japan one, not the arcade one. Today we're doing like an honest kids game. The game starts off with Rick being in a graveyard, and his beloved Jennifer was crying over his grave and comes to life. And guess what? An evil pumpkin takes her away. And it's up to our hero, Rick, to save her. That's basically the plot of the game. Once you start the game, you'll have a bit of health, or should I say life, and how many candies you collect. 7 out of 10, the more candy you get, the more upgrade, and your health or should I say life compels. And here's the first boss that's at the Michael Jackson's filler. And I gotta admit, this is hilariously awesome. You don't find the Count Dracula, but his minions of gooey zombie monsters. Gotta admit, this is really awesome. Just to let you know, this game came out in 1989. And for a graphic game from the early 80s, this does act like the original game, except not blood and gory. And I gotta say, this is actually pretty amazing. Not to mention the music's good. And really good to listen to. Just gonna wait till it's over, and we're back. There's just not much else to say about this game. You're just basically playing a character named Rick, like Tyler, or that you're just exploring many of these different homes, besides one house that's huge. You know, it's called Splatterhouse, but in Japan it's called Wampaku Graffiti. And each time you beat a stage, you get a password number. Because once your character dies, you have to start from square one. Like any type of video game cliche of platforming, you will not have any checkpoints. Those weren't invented yet until the early 90s. Even though Halloween's over, I still have time to talk about an interesting game that's been around since the 80s. And I actually love this game because it looks cute, it looks adorable, and it's pretty cool. Unlike the original Splatterhouse, which I'll get to pretty soon, the arcade shows a bit of blood and gore. But I feel like being generous today, just talking about this kids game. Not to mention the mask he wears is a curse, which gives him the ability to chop enemies in half and pick up weapons like a shotgun. Yes, you actually use a shotgun as a weapon. And this game does lots of references. Here's this one from the movie Fly, where a man inside the machine, the other fly gets inside, and boom, bam, bing, you have a man fly. And not to mention the mask he wears is already a reminder of Friday the 13th. Which is also pretty neat. This game does have like a few references. like the giant green rat you just saw is also kind of like an other movie reference of a giant rat movie, or Rat's Invasion. Oh yeah, I almost forgot on something. This game has like 2 endings. It's most likely secrets. If you enter in this room, which you about to enter inside the doorway, and avoid dangerous, deadly trap, you see a beautiful young Japanese dancer. And our hero just relaxing and passes out gas behind him. He just enjoys a beautiful lady dancing and gives you a crystal ball. There's only 2 of these in the game. Find all the secrets and you'll get the true ending. And every time the hero takes damage, you can get cheeseburger as your health. There's lots of differences to this game and toward the arcade one. The one on the arcade's a little bit darker. But this one is just meant for young little kids that like to spend their time playing games like these. I just don't got much else to say that this is just nothing more than a platforming game. I mean, it's just you saving Jennifer from the evil pumpkin, and you fighting several other bosses in 7 stages. And yes, you actually see the title says Hell House. You saw that for like a brief second after you said that. And here we are, the final level. Oh, which also you have to find in this one, you have to find a hidden room and find a hot Egyptian lady, Cleopatra. Yes, they actually put Cleopatra in a kid's game. Once you find her, you also get the crystal ball as well. And you finally get to the final boss in this entirety of the game. He's not too hard, like the other bosses are plainly easy to take down. And not to mention flashy backgrounds and a giant happy face in the background as well. Just smiling. Once you defeat him, you get the good ending. So let's just fast forward this toward the end. So our hero defeats the evil pumpkin once and for all. While we let the credits roll and see our beloved hero Rick, Tyler gets his girl. And the curse has been lifted. And from the mask. And dun dun dun, turns out it was a whole movie set the whole time. And yep, and this guy said that in the curse word. The director, this entire movie, he says that was some damn fine acting. This'll be a great movie. Nice job. So he takes off the mask and he looks adorable. But what's this? The mask is alive. It lives. Shaking the entire screen and moving like lights and chair. Okay, that is awesome. And we get the other one. The two are happy. Until tragedy strikes. Okay, they do go to the real splatterhouse. So that was the game. And I gotta admit, this is pretty awesome, just like the arcade one. And look at that, it says, winners don't use drugs. A lesson for children out there. I love the sound, I love the music, I love the design of this game, I love the gameplay. This entire game was worth talking about. So to wrap this up as quickly as possible, I get this game 7 out of 10, being one of the best NES games that Nan called. Without the other T word, it just was plainly called Namco in the other one. So, I hope you enjoyed my review of me talking about Splatterhouse for the NES, aka Wampaku Graffiti, being one of the greatest games out there for the NES. Please leave a like and subscribe for more views to this video. I'll someday talk about the NES one. I mean the arcade one. So, like the words of Porky Pig, that's all, folks. Bye. And I'm gonna wrap this up by showing you the game over screen. See ya.